If I know my job, people will give me job. If I don't know my job, people will kick me out of this industry. One picture or one situation, you can judge, you can pass comment, but you don't know what is happening with that person. Everybody used to tell me you're a very good, amazing heroine, you are amazing dancer, this and that. For the first time somebody told me that you're a very good actor, you know that? Maybe they're feeling insecure about something and that Botox is giving them security or confidence.
I'm in conversation with an actor who I first met, I think in 2013. She was this young girl who had met in a producer's office, who had done a slew of films with all the top heroes of the time. She went on to get married, she went on to have babies, and she went on to win many Filmfare awards. I'm in conversation with the extremely vivacious Subhashree Ganguly. Thank you for being part of this conversation.
Thank you. Always my pleasure.
My pleasure too. So my question to you is, you come from an extremely simple family in Bardhaman. What would you tell that girl today? Now that you've done so much, and if you'd like to break into Bengali, it's okay. We'll do subtitles.
No, I think I would like to say to that girl that you did amazing. Because you did it all alone, without any support, and initially without family support also.
Really?
Yeah, my father, my grandfather, nobody supported me at all.
They were not happy?
Not at all, because back then in my family everybody is lawyers, doctors, teachers. Nobody ever thought about movie industry, and nobody used to watch movies and all, you know. The culture was absolutely different. But I don't know where I got it. I used to dance, like whenever if it is like, you know, function or the guest are coming, so I am the one who will going to perform. And yeah, I don't know from where it came, but it was difficult in the beginning. Without family support, but my mother and my sister was really a big.
But did you have to like revolt against the fan? Came to Kolkata?
Yeah.
You lived alone.
Yeah, my father was not talking to me till Paran Jai. It was a long period. Like before Paran Jai, I did Pitribhumi, Bajimat, Challenge, Paran Jai. Then he was like, "Oh, okay, everybody is saying that she's doing something, so we can talk."
So did that rift between you create any kind of were you sad? Were you resentful?
I was not sad. If somebody, you know, I take it as challenge, and like when I was really small, from that time only I was very strong and focused and clear about my decisions. I don't want to regret of anybody else's decision. I didn't want then also, I don't want still. So that was in my head. I don't know how it came. So yeah, I told my father that I want to do this and I will do that. So he said, do whatever you want to do, but I'm not there.
So who supported you financially? Financially?
Beginning, Ma, of course, from Baba's pocket only. And my Didi was married that time, so she also helped me.
Weren't you skeptical, or weren't you scared and unsure? I'm coming to this big bad, I have no contacts, like, you know, unlike the Nepo kids or the privileged kids, you had no privilege and you had to start from scratch. What was going through your mind at that time?
Nothing. Still, I don't have any, you know, I'm a very strong-headed girl, and I know that nothing is permanent. Everything is temporary. If I know my job, people will give me job. If I don't know my job, people will kick me out of this industry. So when I came into the industry, that time I knew I will gain something, and one thing was constant, and still it is, that I'm honest about everything, and I'm passionate, and I'm hardworking. There was no background. I did not had any gone to any acting school or any dancing school. Nothing. I did nothing. It all came with experiences and all. So I think that was the main power that kept me going. That I have to do something. I left my home and I have to do something. If it is in this industry or if it is not, so that attitude, I think, kept me going.
So what gave you the strength? Like, is there one incident that really changed you or made you think of, like, were there setbacks? Were they unpleasant? Like, did somebody say something nasty to you? Did somebody?
Those things.
What drove you? What drove you further?
I think there are a lot of events are there which was not in my favor.
Like, give me specific examples.
In the beginning, people did not believe in me, but again at the same time, a lot of people believed. So I focused on them. I did not focus who did not believe in me, and I worked again hard, and I proved them right. That was my job. So yeah, the difficulties was there, and after Paran Jai, there was no work for me for some personal reason. But that made me...
no work means how long?
For almost, I think, 4 years.
Why? Like, do you mind sharing? Why? As in, you were sitting at home 4 years?
Yeah.
But why? Is it some sort of conspiracy theory?
Not conspiracy, it was for some personal reason. Which
not health.
No.
Not health, okay.
So, that taught me a lot of things, and that made me what I am today.
What did it do to your mental health? Were you anxious? What did it do to her? How did you cope through those 4 years?
I think now I feel it's beautiful, it's amazing. Thank God it happened to me. Those 4 years made me really a mature girl, ऐसे ही एमनी I mean 16 years I left my home and came into this big city. I used to live in Bardhaman, which is very, very small town. Then I did back-to-back movies which gave me success and immediate downfall. That gave me, the more strength. That made me believe that nothing is permanent. And thank God it happened. Thank God it happened. Because after Paran Jai, যদি কন্টিনিউ জিনিসটা হতো তাহলে হয়তো আমি কোথাও হারিয়ে যেতাম, মেবি, ইউ নেভার নো, সাকসেসটা মাথায় চড়ে যেত, বাট ইট নেভার হ্যাপেন্ড because of those 4 years, I believe.
So what did you learn in those 4 years? Like, how did you keep yourself occupied?
I learned a lot of things. With time, see, we all evolve, and like, we are very positive people. I am a very, very positive people. I'm really grateful. I count my blessings every day. Whatever, like, যা আমি পেয়েছি লাইফে, ছোট থেকে ছোট, মানে আমি সব থেকে বেশি চেয়ার করি আমার ছোট ছোট জিনিসগুলোকে বড় জিনিসের থেকেও। যেটা আমি শিখেছি যে events which will going to happen in your life, those are not in your hands. যেগুলো তোমার হাতে আছে, that is how will you conduct yourself those times, how you will make yourself happy. And for me, happiness is the most important thing. If anything in my life, be it my career, be it anything, is not giving me happiness, I will not do that.
Nice. So what defines you, in the sense, what, like you said, if anything that does not make me happy, I will not do it. How did you deal with, say, a patriarchal mindset? Or how did you deal with, say, a director who said, you're not good at your work, or how did you deal with somebody cutting your role, or how did you deal with just a very bully co-star? I'm just saying, how did you deal with? I mean, I'm sure as actors you'll come through all of that, but how did you deal with all of that?
See, about patriarchal society, we are really blessed that we have matriarchal society. We have
Oh,
grown
nice.
up, in Bengalis.
Like the
I think-
Malayali Nair community.
Bengalis will accept it. That because আমাদের বাড়ি আমাদের মারাই চালায় এবং I think only in Bengal nobody asked the women that whom you are going to vote. So মানে বাবা first মাইনেটা এনে মাকেই দেয়, মা will run and বাবা have to listen to মা for everything. So ওটা আমরা we are lucky. আমরা বড়ই হয়েছি ওইভাবে। বাবাকে অলওয়েজ দেখেছি নিজের মাকে রেসপেক্ট করতে অ্যান্ড ওয়াইফকে রেসপেক্ট করতে, অ্যান্ড অ্যাট দ্য সেম টাইম যে কোয়েশ্চেনগুলো তুমি রাইজ করলে, সো অফকোর্স ইন দ্য বিগিনিং I used to think about that why this director is not telling me that how I was in that scene. Short. He's only coming to the hero and he's telling, wow, you did amazing job, and he's not looking at me only. He's not telling. I think so. In the beginning I used to think this is the rule, maybe ऐसे ही होता है, यहाँ पे काम ऐसे होता है. ये लोग नहीं बोलते, सिर्फ हीरो को ही ऐसे पूछते हैं. And luckily I worked with really nice co-actors who treated me always like a queen.
Like
Jeet da. Mainly আমি জিদ্দার কথাই বলবো. দেব, সোহম, অঙ্কুশ, they all are like friends, আমরা অলমোস্ট একই বয়সী সবাই, আর একসাথেই এসেছি ইন্ডাস্ট্রিতে. বাট অ্যাবাউট জিদ্দা, হি অলওয়েজ লাইক treated me like a queen. So from co-stars I did not get any bad experiences.
Actually, I met you first at
Jeet's office. Yeah, so he is my favorite. He is very, very positive. So he used to, not only him, his production house, everybody, his team, everybody used to treat me like a queen. And his agenda is like that. Not only me, he will treat, and he has been treated all his heroines like that. And बाकी तो सब friends के तरह है. अंकुश is like my buddy, जैसे हम लोग दोनों ही वर्धमान से हैं. तो Shohom, we have started our career together. Who else? Jishuda, I worked with Jishuda also. He was also really good. So
what is the best piece of advice and the worst piece of advice that you've got in your life?
Show must go on. I think this is the best and the worst. Why? Because it's my personal take. Show must definitely go on, but not all the time. You should take pause, you should relax. If you want to take rest, please take rest. And tell people that I don't want to do it. It's okay. You don't have to always run. Or I was never into the rat race. I was never, still I'm not, and I don't want to be. So best advice was show must go on, and worst.
Who gave you that?
I won't tell you. Tell you later.
Fine. And the worst piece of advice?
Same.
Yeah?
Best and the worst is the same advice.
Oh, nice.
The show must of course go on, because kokono হয় we are really tired. Like just before the press con, my nanny called and she said Ivan is not doing well, like he felt sick. So I was started, mummy. So but I had to, show must go on. I had to do that. But again, कभी कभी it's okay not to do it also. You know, people अगर commitment कर दिया है, that is different. But उतना don't take anything so seriously.
You spoke about being a mother. Tell me, was it different the first time around and the second time around when you land? Give me a specific difference. You know, like were you a more anxious mother when you went the first time?
See, during pregnancy, however, whenever, how many times you are pregnant, you will be anxious. You want to know the baby is fine or not all the time. Like in the last phase of the pregnancy, I always wanted to be on the USG room, because how they are doing, the heart rate is fine or not, it's always in your mind. Why the belly is getting so stiff, you know, they are not moving. I'm always constantly telling Raj that no, the baby is not moving. They will move, don't, the baby will move, don't worry. So pregnancy period was really, I was anxious. During U1, after I gave birth, it was like, if somebody wants to experience what is unconditional love, they have to have their own child. Their own child, क्यों मैं बोल रही हूँ? क्योंकि I have experienced it, that's why. It is pure love, and I don't have any specific word, and I don't believe there is any specific word to describe this feeling. It's magical. And if somebody asks me what is your biggest achievement, I always say, and I believe, and I realized one day when Yuvan was within me, that this is my biggest achievement, that I am creating a human being which is magical. And when Yalini was there with me, during 19 weeks, she was producing eggs.
Wow.
Can you imagine that? It is so, like, I have goosebumps still. So it's beautiful, and that is my biggest achievement till now. And I had very bad postpartum depression after U1.
Oh.
It was very bad. Nobody told me that. Doctor told me very little bits and pieces that, you know, postpartum depression होता है, leave the child and go for a drink, go for a dinner, but never explained it to me that exactly क्या हो सकता है या क्या होगा. So after U1, I used to be really fit before U1, thin, always weightlifting and all. So when I gave birth, I was not, you know, able to handle my weight. I used to fall down a lot of time, and that somehow get into my mind. You know, I'm not fit anymore. 7 মাস no sleep, 7 মাস কোনো ঘুম নেই, নিজের কেয়ার করছি না, and those things really, like, you know, it was really bad. I went to a doctor and therapist, yeah. So he helped, and Raj helped me because Raj was the main therapist. He helped me the most, and he protected me before Ivan also. Like, I was his, you know, kind of the main thing. Like, अरे बच्चे को छोड़ो यार, मेरे बीवी को पहले संभालने दो, ऐसा उसका एटीट्यूड था. एंड ड्यूरिंग यालिनी it was more, it was pre-planned कि क्या करना है क्या नहीं करना. It was pen and paper for him. So that was incredible. Because of him, I came out of it.
So how long did your postpartum depression?
1 year.
Yeah.
1 year. And postpartum.
Would you advise it to other women?
Of course.
To see a counselor?
আমি অ্যাকচুয়ালি সবাইকে এটা বলি. So a lot of people are there who suggest me not to tell. People will tell me that it's a happy journey, please don't tell them. But I will, take them aside and I will let them know. After C-section, after 2 days you have to walk. That's the most painful day that will be the most painful day of your life. That walk. And after that, please take care of yourself, because for the baby there will be lot of people, but for you there will be no one, because you're a grown up, you are an adult, there will be no one. You can keep a nanny for yourself too, so do that.
Wow, that's lovely. That's lovely. And but I should rewind to your love story with Raj. Where did you meet him? How did you? I'm guessing he all had a previous experience. He was married once. And what were your thoughts? Was it love at first sight, or were your friends who became lovers? And then who popped the question first? What was the feeling like?
So during challenge, it was nothing. We shot the whole movie. Back then he was definitely married, and it was a gap of 8 years. We did not meet, we did not talk like publicly. কখনো দেখা হয়ে গেলে হাই রাজদা কেমন আছো, also like হ্যাঁ ভালো আছি, তুই ভালো আছিস তো, এই বা খুব ভালো কাজ হচ্ছে, হ্যাঁ তো বড় ভালো কাজ হচ্ছে, that's it. So after 8 years we did one movie with Jeet, Obhiman. From then it got started, and if you ask me how, it was so organically, so naturally. We became really good friends. Me, Raj, Shantika, one of my co-star, and Shantika's boyfriend, we became really close friends. We used to hang around. During that period only, when we came so close, we don't have any idea, honestly. And so close means we were like, let's get married. It was that assurance, and I cannot, আমি কোনো exactly days বা কোনো exactly moment I cannot share with you, or I don't remember only that I can tell you the story that it happened like that.
So there was no extensive dating period before you got married?
Yeah, it was 1 year, like 2017, yeah. The whole 2017 we dated, and 2018 we got married.
Were you a high maintenance girlfriend or easy girlfriend?
I'm very, very easy.
Yeah?
Just say, I love you to me, I miss you, and he does all this thing. He knows. I'm not at all, I'm a very simple. See, that Bardhaman girl is still there. Yeah, it's still there. If I am more real. I don't believe in materialistic thing. I believe in conversation. I believe in how we spend time. We sit together. We will watch TV. We will watch some content. We will talk, and we have a group of people who doesn't work in industry, who are from other industries and does other things. So कभी कभी उन लोगों के साथ मिल लेते हैं, but ज़्यादातर me and Raj all the time we'll talk and talk with the kids. Now so every day is a festival in our house. Yalini is doing something or the other. Yuvan will come, Yalini, Bono, please come, do this, do that, and he's very happy that Yalini will listen to him. Yalini sit, she will sit. Yalini stand, she will stand, and he's, see ma, she's doing all the things I'm telling her to do. And I'm good, you should also listen to me like this. So yeah, for me and Raj, he's also really low maintenance. In the sense, I have never seen a guy without any main ego. Trust me, he doesn't have any ego. No ego. Like अभी हम लोग सुनते हैं red flag, green flag. He's the father of green flag, I believe. Seriously, मतलब he has got such different thoughts about the society, about women, उसके लिए women respect करना एक अलग ही जगह है अपने life में, because he was always surrounded by, you know, he has got 2 sisters, mother, they all are very very strong characters in his life. So I think that background taught him a lot. So I'm really lucky to get him, and more lucky to get the in-laws like my in-laws.
Is there any incident or event that got you all closer? Like, you know, you decided, like the tipping point, and you decided.
I think after marriage was one gear first, and the second gear came after Yuvan, and the third gear after Yalini. And
Give me some specific examples.
We went to South Africa for Masai Mara and the you know, safari. That holiday changed us
As a couple.
as a couple.
Why?
I don't know, something happened. Some closeness, more closeness we felt. We felt that, you know, we both are, our thought process, our perspective of lives are more similar. You know, every day we wake up, we take a cup of coffee and we discuss things 1 hour every day. Only positivity. We don't judge people. We talk about ourselves, how to upgrade ourselves every day. Not only in like work-wise, as a human being. Every day we talk about it. So, lot of psychological thoughts, lot of positive thoughts, and only positive thoughts. There are bad days, of course. We don't fight. We discuss, which is very rare. People say that fighting is important, but it's not important for all of us. You know, we discuss if some definitely differences are there.
What annoys you the most about him, and what annoys him the most about you?
उसका कोई और ना कोनो चाहिदा ही नहीं, माने he's so easy going, माने कोई कुछ भी डिमांड नहीं है उसका, सिर्फ अच्छे से बात करो उसके साथ. Just be sweet with him, that's it. If he fights, कभी भी मैं अगर बोल दिया अरे क्या कर रहे हो, ऐसे करके बोलने से उसको हर्ट हो जाता है, थोड़ा सा सॉफ्ट हार्टेड है, ऐसे मत बोलो प्लीज. See, I was waiting for you, I was missing you, and I was working maybe, and it was really stressful day, so I came and I said something to him. So अगले वाले दिन he will say, or he will message me, please don't say these things to me, I was really waiting for you. That's it.
So sweet.
He's really sweet. And for me, about his time, he's a very very busy person. He goes to his constituency also, so, and he's very passionate. How he's passionate? So he's passionate. I like about him, and he's that passionate I don't like also. He's so passionate. Why? He wants everything so perfectly. Like he will take care of everything he wants to. Don't do that. Just stop, rest. It's okay. Everybody is there to take care of a lot of things. You know, you do your thing. No, he will do everything. He will go to office. He will take care of his team members. লাঞ্চ করেছো, ব্রেকফাস্ট করেছো, তো শরীরটা খারাপ লাগছে মনে হচ্ছে, ওষুধ নিচ্ছিস না, তুই ওষুধ 1 মিনিট ডক্টরকে কল, ওকে ওষুধ দিয়ে দাও. সো সব কিছুর মধ্যেও হি উইল কল অ্যান্ড আস্ক ইন আওয়ার ফার্ম হাউস দ্যাট মাছকে খেতে দেওয়া হয়েছে তো, মাছ খাবার পেয়েছে তো. সো হি ইজ লাইক দ্যাট. অ্যান্ড হি গোজ টু ব্যারাকপুর অলমোস্ট এভরি ডে. সো আই এম লাইক, নাও ইউ হ্যাভ টু গিভ আস টাইম অন সানডেজ. সো টাইম নিয়েই নর্মালি আমাদের ঝামেলা হয় আর কি. আমি করি আর কি.
And how does it feel to be directed by him? Is he an easy filmmaker? Is it, you know?
Very very difficult.
Yeah?
The most difficult one. He's a different.
So give me an experience while
He's a
maybe
diff-
shooting Paranita or give me an experience where you wanted to really kill him because he was so demanding.
After every shooting, I want to kill him, but I cannot say anything because he's a director, and on the set, he's a director. He will not.
Is he a dictator?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
He's a captain of the ship, and उसको जो चाहिए उसको वही चाहिए. मतलब you prepare yourself, you talk before the shoot, you talk to the director, you get to know the character, you prepare yourself, you really prepare good, and then come to the set, and then you cannot ask question why you are taking this shot, why पहले क्यों नहीं पूछा? I have to shoot, no? I cannot sit down and answer. You should have asked me before. जो मैं बोल रही हूँ वो कर दो. You will look good, trust me. तुम्हें अच्छा दिखाना.
So have you had like a major difference of opinion with him on the set?
He's my guru, and not only him. I'm a director's artist completely, but directors are my master. मतलब I follow them because they are their vision. They are the master of the craft. So I completely rely on them. जो भी वो लोग बोलते हैं, I try to give more extra power to that. That's it. I think I follow my directors.
When did you realize that? What was your breakthrough as an actor? When did you realize that? I'm not bad at like if you see you in Indubala or if you see you in Bodhi Canteen, there is a before all those commercial films and after.
Absolutely.
So what happened? How did that switch happen?
So during Obiman, we were in Milan, I think. We were shooting a song. So suddenly Raj called me. There was a break, and he said, "Sit."
You were not dating that time?
No, we were friends. So sit, he said. So he said, "Do you know you are a very good actor?" For the first time, somebody told me that you are a very good actor. Otherwise, everybody used to tell me you're a very good, amazing heroine, you are amazing dancer, this and that. For the first time, somebody told me that you're a very good actor. You know that? I said, what are you saying? Seriously? हाँ, छोटो छोटो যে এক্সপ্রেশনগুলো তুই দিস গানে, because প্রত্যেকটা বিটে এক্সপ্রেশন দেওয়া is very difficult. So I'm watching you and I'm telling you, you should work on this. That was the start.
And the film that sort of really gave you a breakthrough?
Purnita. Yeah. So I told, for the first time in my career, I asked somebody that please do this movie with me. That is Raj. Of course we had and we have a personal equation, but still I was really skeptical.
Were you dating him during Parinita?
Yeah.
Okay.
We were married.
And the script came to you or it came to him first?
The story came to me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
So I told him that I want to do this and I'm sure about this. So first he said, I know you can do this, but what about the small girl? So I gave him the confidence that I would do that. He said, okay, let me do the script. It was just one-liner. The story was just one-liner. He made the whole story and the script. Then he was also really confident about me.
But does it affect your relationship as a husband and wife when he's so dictatorial on the sets?
No, because I respect that, I know how he is and how passionate he is about his work. And he does not sit on his chair throughout the shooting. मतलब उसको अगर वो लाइट भी ठीक कर देता है कभी जाके, कैमरा तो करता ही है, लाइट प्रॉप्स, he will do everything, he's so passionate. So that I really respect, and for me I really love the process of movie making. Maybe उस टाइम में थोड़ा सा आई फील नॉट एंग्री, एंग्शियस हो रहा है कि डायरेक्टर को हैप्पी करना है, वो उस टाइम में डायरेक्टर है, हस्बैंड वर्बैंड नहीं, तो डायरेक्टर को हैप्पी करना है, हो रहा है कि नहीं, वो सोच बार बार दिमाग में घूमता रहता है. अदरवाइज या ही इज very very aggressive, he's very aggressive. You have to be on your toes all the time.
Have you had to do things which you didn't want to, and then there came points where you said no, this is non-negotiable, these things I will do, these things I won't do?
I think in my life that is my one first mantra, that
Right from Bardhaman,
right from my childhood, আমার মনে যেটা আছে আমি সেটাই করব. Nobody can force me, and I will not do anything which will not make me happy, which will going to give me any kind of regrets. I will not do that. That মানে সেটার জন্য আমার career থাকুক না থাকুক, still I can say if somebody want me to do something which I'm not liking or I don't want to do it, then if somebody gives me option that your career will be not there, I say okay, I'll be happy. But my principles were always clear. And I said, I think মানে I'm the আমি সব থেকে বেশি না বলেছি.
yeah,
সব থেকে বেশি.
any regrets?
No, not at all.
If you had to redo anything about your life?
Nothing. I'm really happy, and I'm really grateful for all the experiences. I don't say that I have any bad days. For me, there is no bad days or no bad experience, only experience. जब हम लोग जो चाहते हैं वो अगर नहीं होता है तो वही बैड बोलते हैं ना हम लोग. But from that I have learned and I have grown. And I think
when you say bad day, what exactly do you mean? Is it you sign films which you are not happy to be a part of or anything?
नहीं, मैंने कभी भी ऐसा किया ही नहीं. मतलब अगर स्क्रिप्ट में ही अच्छा नहीं लगा तो जितना भी नंबर वन डायरेक्टर हो, नंबर वन प्रोड्यूसर हो, आई कैन से नो. आई हैव बीन डूइंग दिस ओनली. मुझे अभी भी याद है आफ्टर बाजी मात 2007 I think. So I used to hear that SBF is the most powerful and the number one production house. So their first offer I said no. I called Shrikanda and I said, do you think this character would give me a position like Koel Monlik, because she's my inspiration. So he said, all the best, this will not going to happen, but thank you, you told me this. So for me it's okay to say no.
So can heroes, heroines be real friends? Because see, the interests are so common. Sometimes common films, you'll all vying for the common films, common boyfriends, common lots of common things. But I saw a very nice interaction with you and Koel today where you were discussing each other's babies and all that. Are genuine friendships possible within the industry?
It depends how you see your life. For me, my relationships are very very important and very genuine. I give 100% my honesty, my effort to keep all the relationship alive. So for me it can happen. For others, I don't know.
So do you have like real friends you can go to? Do you have like of course there's Raj, but is there like a 4am friend who you can call up? And
see, in our industry, it's a very small industry, and we all treat each other as family. अगर कभी भी ज़रूरत पड़े तो definitely I can call anybody 4 a.m., everybody will pick up my call and help me. That I can assure. About friendship, friendship is a very, very strong word, and it's a very strong relationship. That I don't know, that how many friends you have in this industry. If you ask me, I cannot take a lot of names, but yes, we meet occasionally, and we give effort to do that. In আমার বাড়িতে দুর্গাপুজোয় every year তিনটে করে পার্টি হয়, and তিনটে পার্টিতে সবাই আসে. We make sure, me and Raj, that we will do that every year for that gathering only, to meet people, to talk about us. So some people give effort, some people does not. It's okay.
Nice. Does it concern you that your kids are going to be born into a world which is so full? Like I was asking somebody else, what happened to the ghastly rape in Calcutta? The problems in the world generally, whether it's Palestine,
Everywhere, the weather.
And also social media, kids are being unmonitored, everything is unfiltered, unmonitored. Does it concern you as
Absolutely.
a parent? And how do you sort of, do you restrict their social media time? Do you how are you going to create a safe space for children?
Definitely I will restrict all the negative things from their life. যতদিন আমি পারবো, যতদিন আমার হাতে আছে. I don't want to be a helicopter parent. I don't want to monitor all the time. I want to be their friends, definitely. But my son does not know what is iPad. My son does
That's
not
great.
know, he knows phone में सिर्फ मम्मी पापा काम करते हैं. And I make sure whenever I go home, I will make sure that I will show it to him that see, this is my phone, I'm not working anymore. I'm keeping aside, and I will play with you, or I will do something or the other. I will read my books or something or the other, but I'm not touching my phone. I make sure I do that. Raj cannot do that because he has got a lot of things, but I do that, and he understood that the phone is for work. He does not creep that I want the phone, he will not do that. Definitely he watches TV, but that is also very much. And about social media, in future I don't know what will happen, how I will restrict all the negative things. See the weather, the pollution, everything is getting so worse every day. I don't know what will happen, but definitely as a mother I will fight with every negative things.
Tell me about trolling and a lot of actors go through it. Say for example body shaming. I'm sure, I don't know if it happened with you, but perhaps you had gained a few.
Of course, happened
so
right, left to
really?
Up, down, yeah.
Like what was it really nasty?
Yeah, it was nasty.
How did it sort of impact you
Not
emotionally?
at all. No, not at all, because I was confident then. I'm still confident. It did not affected my life at all, because see, when I was fat, I created a baby, a human being. So the troller will not understand the feeling. The trollers will not understand my state of mind. I was in cloud 9. कुछ भी बोलना है बोलो यार. क्या बोल रहे हो, सुनाई भी नहीं दे रहा है. I was in cloud 9 with a lot of positivity, with a lot of love, affection from everywhere. So I focused on that. But for some people, they get affected, of course. So when I did bubbly, irrespective of any kind of any gender, any age group, people would come to me and they will thank me. They would say that you are my inspiration, you influenced my life. But I used to be really surprised, because it was very natural, organic for me. I was not doing it for anything, for influence people, for be their inspiration. I was doing it naturally. But I'm really grateful that people are taking inspiration or get influenced by that a heroine can be also like this.
Nice, very nice. Also, what I see a lot of it happening in Bollywood, like people changing their faces, somebody changing their nose, somebody changing their hair. Some like the boys tell me, "Moria, mujhe bola na ye karne ko," and they tell me all kinds of stories. So I hear all of it. Is there pressure to look good every day? Is there pressure, like failure is public, success is public, everything is public. So do you get pressured, like you said, body shame, but obviously you were in another alternative universe. But is there pressure to do stuff to yourself, or is there pressure to look a certain way, dress a certain way?
In Babli, I don't know you have watched it or not.
It's about body shaming, yeah.
It's about body shaming, and if you see in one of my shots, there was lot of pimple on my face because of hormonal changes. I did that movie right after Yalini. Yalini happened November. I shot the movie during January. It was really challenging for me, physically, mentally, but I did it, and with all my confidence. Raj told me, you are looking the most beautiful with your pimples, and show it to the world that pimples are okay. It's natural. It happens to you also. I can put without makeup. I can go anywhere. I can be the most glamorous one also. People will love me, because I believe if you are positive, if you give positivity, if you have that positive aura, if you're honest about it, people will understand, and people will love you for that.
Is there anything?
And about Botox and changing and all, I want to say that it's people's choice. Whoever doing it, we don't know. We are no one to judge them. It's their life, their decision. We don't know it kotha theke ora ei decision ta niche, right? Maybe they're feeling insecure about something, and that Botox is giving them security or confidence. You don't know, but like one picture or one situation, you can judge, you can pass comment, but you don't know what is happening with that person. And Botox is not a crime. Talk about crimes, talk about rapes. Why you are giving so much of focus of nothing? This is just a small thing.
True, very true. Do you have like a bucket list of I've done this? Is there any other checklist that things to do?
I want to see the world, and definitely I want to do more challenging characters, more meaningful characters, which will have strong social impact. Yeah, that's it. Bucket list. छोटा सा है.
बस इतना सा काम
छोटा
है.
सा, हाँ.
On that happy note, thank you very much for being part of my conversation. And now I have an audience waiting to ask you a few questions.
Amazing.
And don't go without me offering you my little small token hamper of love.
Super, amazing.
Thank you for being in conversation.
Love you.
Thank you so much.
As an actor, a mother of 2 children and a spouse, what does a typical day in your life look like?
I'm a very boring person. বাড়িতে কাজ না থাকলে আমি সব সময় আমার বেবিসদের সাথে টাইম কাটাই, because as I told Jitesh that every day is a festival day in our lives. So with the kids and without the kids, I read a lot of books. I spend some quality time with my husband, and I don't go out. I just with my pajamas. I will sit on my couch, I will watch something, I will read books, that's it.
My question to you is that how do you prepare for emotional scenes? Is it a spontaneous process or do you draw inspiration from real life? What's the process like?
Process is read the script for 100 times. Talk to your director about the story, about the character for a million times. And আমার মনে হয় শুটিং যখন স্টার্ট হয়, যেটা আমার ক্ষেত্রে হয়, আমি মেথড অ্যাক্টর, পার্সোনাল লাইফ বা রিয়েল লাইফ থেকে ইন্সপিরেশন আমি নিতে পারি না, আমি ওই ক্যারেক্টারটার থেকে ইন্সপিরেশন পাই এবং আই became that character all the time. So yeah, script and the director's brief helps me.
Ma'am, if you like to share the memories of your first audition.
First audition, yeah, I remember for Pitri Bhumi, Prabhat Rayer movie chilo, and what is audition I didn't knew. Makeup, hair, কি ক্যামেরা কি কিচ্ছু জানতাম না, সো কিছু একটা লাইন আমাকে দিয়েছিল and I was like okay এটা বলতে হবে, হ্যাঁ বলে দেবো কি আছে, I was always confident, you know, বাট মনে মনে অবশ্যই ভয় ছিল। অ্যান্ড আমার অডিশনটা কিন্তু পাস করেছিল জিৎ দা, প্রভাত দা ওয়াজ নট দ্যাট শিওর, বাট জিৎ দা ওয়াজ রিয়েলি কনফিডেন্ট অ্যাবাউট মি।
Wow.
Yeah.
So, ma'am, what's the one thing about you that fans would be surprised to know?
সারপ্রাইজ টু নো, রে এইসব কোয়েশ্চেনগুলো খুব ট্রিকি, কিন্তু মানে খুব ভাবতে হবে। কি সারপ্রাইজ হবে বলো তো তোমরা?
Like, are you a good cook?
Very bad. Because about cooking, so when I got married 3-4 days के बाद मैंने राज को बोला, सब बोलते हैं कि I will cook for you, what will you have? So that's why he's so different and I like him a lot, I love him. He said sit with me, कुकिंग करके टाइम वेस्ट मत करो, मेरे साथ बैठो, हम लोग खाना मंगा लेंगे, उतना टाइम मेरे साथ प्यार करो, प्यार भरी बातें करो, that's it.
Ma'am, what is one mantra in your life that keeps you going?
3D, dedication, discipline, determination.
Which director do you want to work with but haven't had the opportunity to work with yet?
ঋতুদার সাথে মিট তো করেছি, বাট ড্রিম ছিল ঋতুদার সাথে কাজ করার, ইভেন আমাদের কাজ করতে করতে হয়নি, হি হ্যাড আ স্ক্রিপ্ট ফর মি অ্যান্ড দেব, ইয়া, সো এটা ডেফিনেটলি ড্রিম। আর তাছাড়াও অনেক ডিরেক্টরসরা আছে ইন বলিউড, অফকোর্স আফটার ঋতুদা আমি বলবো সঞ্জয় লীলা বনসালি, সব হিরোইনরা সঞ্জয় লীলা বনসালির হিরোইন হতে চায়, অ্যান্ড ইয়াশ চোপড়া যিনি নেই, আর ইয়াশ চোপড়া থাকলে অবশ্যই ইয়াশ চোপড়ার সাথেও।
And before you go, I must give you my little gift hamper.